Hey everyone, welcome on to yet again to another highlight showdown. And today's one, we got ourselves a Ceruledge sweep. A Ceruledge? I think that's the name. And yeah, this is a fire and ghost type Pokemon, and it is one of the few Pokemon that's probably the most popular things out there, with being armor. Or what's it? I think one of the few Pokemon being what's it called? Armarouge and obviously Ceruledge is probably the two Pokemon that's probably gonna be the most popular thing you'd be using in battle, because I mean, one is special, one is physical, so you probably understand. You can understand why. Now, this Pokemon is a Fire Ghost type, which is actually a pretty good match, a pretty good Pokemon. Um, it has a really good stat in battle. I mean, it has a cool new signature move, which is called let's see, it's called uh what's it called? Where's it at? Where's it at? It's something with, okay, it's Bitter Blade. Its signature move, it's Bitter Blade, which is user recovers 50 of the damage dealt. So it's a pretty good move, and it has a base power of 90 and 100% accuracy. So that is pretty nice in battle. So you can essentially use you can use you can set up if your Pokemon, if you get damaged, you can just use Bitter Blade to recover your HP depending on your versus, and that'll be a really good match. So I felt like I was gonna have to do some sort of sweep with this one. It gets Flash Fire and Weak Armor as the ability. I felt like Flash Fire is probably the most obvious pick, so I ended up using this is gonna be a speedy Weak Armor set that I'm gonna be using, and I'll be showing you some set with it. Now, this one, let's see here. I think this is gonna be a. Let me think about this one. I think it's one. Wait, actually, which one is this one? This is gonna be. Let's see here. Yeah, this one is gonna be the one. Okay, so this pretty much build is going to be going ahead straight at the bat, first battle. I actually wanted to try this like a different set, maybe using something more of a meme set. Which, oh wait, no, actually that's the other way around. So sorry, I'm mixing up here. But by the way, I've been planning to do this. I actually spend like a couple hours in the mornings trying to get this correctly, so you don't end up mixing up and ruin the whole thing. So yeah, yeah, that's I think this is gonna be pretty much it. I'll be going ahead and press play, and this battle, I don't know how really this battle is gonna work out, because I was versus a Juice, a 13. And she's setting up with Iron Valent. I was gonna go for Leaf Seed and try a different sweep, but it didn't really much work out. And she was gonna a special set. And don't worry, Iron Valent sweep will definitely come up some point. I just have to figure out what set I'll be using. So yeah, and it's gonna finish me up with the Focus Blast, and I'm gonna switch into my Flutter Flutter main, which is the new Mix Magius Mischievous. Sorry. Not Mismagius, Mischievous Pokemon, which is pretty cool. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's a Ghost and Fairy type, and I was running obviously a status move set, so we can obviously try and run this as a nice build, and it worked pretty fine actually with this set. Now, this battle went to just go ahead and went straight at the bat with Ceruledge, with using Memento with Mischievous, and yeah, this Pokemon, I'm gonna say right here, it is a pretty nice one. So yeah, let's go ahead and switch in Ceruledge. Hope you guys and girls enjoy this one, and let's go Ceruledge. Well, that battle went completely a mistake, and for some reason their Billy Bolt was able to withstand the Solar Blade. I held out the Power Herb Solar Blade set, and it was able to tank that. So that was really unfortunate. And that crit at the end, I would have probably, I would say right here, if I lived that damage, I would have probably win this battle. But that solid crit probably would have actually probably mattered in this one. So yeah, that that happened. So yeah, next battle was against Griffin, and I would say this battle was kind of interesting because I was facing a 1v or 2v4. Obviously this was just more of a fun battle, but obviously I'm gonna say right here, this one had some little bit of assault coming at the end of it, and yep, that's pretty much all I can say from this point. So let's go ahead and play, and I hope you guys enjoyed the battle number 2. This is just for fun, but you guys can see why. Well, there you go, people. Hope you guys enjoyed the second battle. They were so salty coming at that Astonished Flinch. And, yeah, I would have probably won that with the Bitter Blade move. But I would have given them a little bit of assault coming on this battle. And we actually completely just destroyed them. Now, the next battle is going to be the third and the final one. And this one is going to be pretty much a little bit interesting one. Because I was running a different set for the Ceruledge set, and you probably will see why. And yep, it had one different move, and I was just replacing with Solar Blade with Substitute because I keep getting fails, and a couple of times I just couldn't one-shot it. But we were versing someone, I think it was doing some sort of Houndstone sweep, some sort of set, and you probably see, I actually might talk about some of the stuff how it would have run, but I'm not going to do it because this is not a Houndstone's build we're going to be talking about. We're just a Ceruledge clip, so yeah, sorry. But yeah. Anyways, guys and girls, that is pretty much it, and let's go ahead and press play, and you guys and girls will see how I was able to run this overpowered set. And also, one more thing, people, if you guys and girls have some recommendation for some Pokemon Showdown sweep, let me know, because I will be doing any of them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And let's go ahead and press play, and you guys and girls can enjoy the Ceruledge sweep. And yeah, it's showtime. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the I already forgot the name, I already forgot this. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the Ceruledge sweep, and let me tell you the build, and let me tell you the explanation how I was running the Ceruledge set. And actually I have power up still in my item, but you know what, that doesn't matter. Now let me explain how I run this Ceruledge set. Also, thanks for the follow. I was able to read the whoever is following me, I'm doing a highlight, so I'm sorry I couldn't I couldn't read it, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little sweep. Now let me explain the Ceruledge build and how I was able to run this one, and maybe you guys and girls can try this out. This is obviously a physical sweeper, a fast one. Now we run this obviously obviously attacking one, so we have max attack, max speed with adamant nature for HP. This one obviously had a lot of cool move pool with physical moves. Now, I wanted to run, like, actually, not gonna lie, it had a lot of cool move pool I could run in this sweep, but I wanted to try something more of a meme set, obviously, because, you know, obviously this set is pretty powerful. I could replace it even with Shadow Claw and actually, like, Night Slash and stuff, but I wanted to try something more of a my set, so I ended up replacing all those overpower moves with Astonish, because who are you talking to? But yeah, now this is this has Bitter Blade for its signature move, Swords Dance, Astonish as the last one, and then I had Substitute. Now in the third battle, I did have Substitute in case there was any like status move condition gonna happen in any way, and I did replace it with Solar Blade, which you can definitely have on your move as long as you have Power Herb. Then that's good to go. Now, the Terra type I was using was Ghost type, which I haven't talked about. I actually didn't talk about much how Terras work in this game. I forgot to tell you in the last sweep, which I did the Iron Hand sweep or the Hariyama sweep. But let me tell you how this works. So in this game, the newer generation, you get this new Terra type mechanic, which if you don't know what this does, it it basically automatically will actually change your type to a certain type that you want. So like you can Terra type yourself into any type, but it will remain for the rest of the battle. So basically how it does is that I'm obviously a fire ghost type, correct? And what it does, it basically will change your type to a certain type that you want to. So like if I Terra myself into a grass type, or Terra up a grass type, that means I will be a pure grass type for the remaining battle. Or obviously if I Terra myself to like electric, I'll become an electric. And then I decided to thinking, well, I need some base power for Astonish, so I ended up tearing myself into a pure ghost. And it doesn't really matter really what I did. I mean, here's the thing. The only reason I changed it to Terra because in case there's any water, ground, rock, then I had to change my typing to something else. And this thing wasn't really bulky in any case, so I ended up just tearing myself into a ghost type, give me a little bit of a plus stab move or stab type with it, so I become another ghost. And yeah, that actually worked pretty fine. And yeah, I ended up got a couple KOs with it, and even a bit of assault coming on the second battle. Whoever watching, you got wrecked by astonishing Ceruledge. But yeah, now this obviously has also weak armor, as I said. Obviously, this thing isn't really a super fast Pokemon, but it has a really good, decent stat, being an 85 base speed. With max speed on this thing, it gets out 269, nice, base speed, which is pretty fast. But it's not exactly a super fast Pokemon like our friend Fluttermane, which is way faster than this thing. So obviously, I need to figure out the strategy to give it a bit of a more speed. Now, I could potentially learn it, what's it called? Endure, which actually would have better off running. But here's the thing. I need to be careful of, like I said, priorities. Because, like, for example, like Sucker Punch, Aqua Jet, and some other stuff, like the type of moves. And obviously, like, Fake Out and stuff. But then again, I have to worry about too much with, like, Fake Out and the Quick Attack because I'm already a part Ghost type, so that means I'm already fine with those two. The other priorities they get is like final, let's say like First Impression, which is Galissapod's one of the few signature moves, and some other stuff. But other than that, there's pretty much only a few Pokemon types that I only had to be careful about their signature move. I did actually versus someone with a Zoroark in one of the battle, but it was a different one because I wanted to include it because, yeah, you know what exactly happened. So, I could run Endure in that battle, but it didn't really too much help me because I had to be careful about relying on when I'll be using Endure then. So, I mean, it does increase my speed and it does drop my defense, which is a problem because if I drop my speed, not drop my speed. If I drop my defense by 1, it has to, obviously, it will be helping a lot because it will give me a +2. But then I had to figure about if there's any extra fast Pokemon that can outspeed and one-shot it. So speed, well, I only need like +2 or something like that, and then I am able to outspeed most of the things. Not exactly everything, but pretty fast. So that's exactly what I was running. I could replace obviously like when it comes to competitive battles, you can replace Astonish and Substitute or Endure, depending on what you're going with, to something stronger like Iron Head for fairy types, Poison Jab for any other like random Pokemon that has like weakness against this thing, like Grass, Fairy as well. Then again, you have already Iron Head, so I mean that's it's solidly a good move. Rock is pretty is something you have to be careful about, or Water, because not a lot of moves is super effective against it. But you have Solar Blade, which is one of the moves that it takes a charge. You need to charge up a bit. But with Sunlight, you could actually run Sun on your team to like give it Solar Blade power up, like right off the bat. But yeah, you're gonna have to figure out a Pokemon who can actually use has a Sun, like a Drought or something, or not Drought. Is it Drought or something? I forgot already which one it is. It is Drought, so it will just immediately give you a Sun Rays. But yeah, that's only a matter if you will risk to take a switch or not. So for this set, I obviously run the meme set because I like memes and you know who I am. So yeah, I ended up running this one. Besides that, that's pretty much it for the strategy for the Ceruledge set. I have other sweeps planned, but it will be in a different time because I have some other things to do. So I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the showdown sweep, and as always, stay lucky out there, and yeah, take care.